Hello and welcome back to the Broken Doll. All right, I'm making a video today because I have some people asking me about my sawdust, and I would like to make it for you and show you how I do it. But I can't find my sander up there. It's called an oscillating sanding machine. Now I'm not using it for its purpose. I'm using it to collect the sawdust from. I'll show you my sawdust flour. It's right here. You can see it inside. And it is just like flour. It feels like flour. It's so soft. Now, how did I make it? Well, you want the softest wood that you can get. That's what you want. You don't want to use oak, or you want to stay in the pine and the balsam and all the light woods. That's what you want to use if you want to make your own. The thing is that you have to sift it. I didn't sift it once. I sifted about 2 or 3 times, and you get this really beautiful flour when you sift it. All the chunky stuff will stay behind. And you dump that out, sand it again, sift it again, But this sawdust is just beautiful. Now, you can buy this also on Etsy. Just look up sawdust flour, and you can buy a bag of it. I make my own. I don't need to. As long as my oscillating sander still sands, it's an old machine, so who knows how long it will last, but it's still going. And if I just use it for this purpose, I got to take it slow with it because it is an old machine. My husband bought a lot of his tools secondhand, and because it's the best way to do it when somebody sadly pass away, or they're just they're done with what they want to use it for. They have no more purpose for it. Whatever the case may be, he buys up on yard sales and whatnot some of his tools. Some he got brand new, but that one he got used. And it was used quite a bit before he got it. And so he told me, I remember him saying to me, you got to shut it off. It will heat up. And so he said, you got to slow down, not do a whole bunch of it. Now, I'm hoping to find it in the next little while. We're cleaning out for Christmas right now. We just brought in about 15, I think it was about, not 15, about 8 or 9 bins, or 10 bins. It was a lot, I thought, anyways. And we're bringing down more still. And we're getting a lot of our Christmas stuff out and ready, because we're having an earlier Christmas this year with my daughter, and then I'll have Christmas on Christmas Day with my sons. So... but she's going off to the States for Christmas. So the thing is that to do that, I have to get stuff down now and start decorating a little bit on the earlier side. So for us, it would be, I usually don't start to the end of December, and she's leaving early December in there. So anyways, yeah, so anyhow, if I find that machine, I'm going to have my son pull it out, bring it down, and I'll go outside. And I found the wood, so I know where the wood is. That's not a problem. I got lots of wood up there, and I'll make some of this and show you how I do it and how I sift it and everything. And we'll do that. That'll be a great project to work on in front of everybody here. Make a great video. But you can buy this stuff on Etsy. I've seen it. Sawdust flour. That's what you want to look for. I don't know if you can get it on eBay. I'm not sure. I've never looked for it. I was just happened to be on Etsy one day, and I just put it in, and there it was. Bags. You can buy a nice bag of it. So if you don't want the mess of it, there you go. There's a great way just to buy it. And if you don't like how, if it's not like the floury enough for you, I guess I could put it that way, it's not flour enough for you, sift it yourself too once you get it again if you want it to be more. I bought an old sifter, just those ones that you just hit your hand against the side of it. Like, well, let's see if I have one sticking up here. I've got a little one down a ways here. Let me just see if I can get it, just for those that might want to see it. And I'll show this to you. Ooh, there we go. And did I get it? There we go. Yeah, I got her. There we go. I got a lot of Christmas gifts out here too, so I was congested already with dolls, and now I'm congested with Christmas gifts. But that's okay. All part of it. It won't last forever. This is what I'm talking about. You can put it in there and just hit it with your hand like this, and do it again and again until you get the feel that you want. And I did this 3 times, and it is beautiful, So some people may not go and do 3. They might only do 2 or 1. It's what to your likeness you want. Now, what kind of glue can you use with this? I use mucilage glue. Now, you can buy it. Someone told me. I was trying looking for it. I did get mine from a Canadian place here in Canada, but they're not selling it anymore. So I didn't know what else to, I'd start looking for mucilage glue, and somebody said, look up old school brown glue, like old brown glue or something like that. And it is on Amazon. You can buy it. It's in dabbers, actually, a dabber where you dabbed it. But you can take that dabber off and pour it into a jar if you want. And you got your mucilage glue. You can make up homemade mucilage glue. There is recipes for it just as well. The problem with it is that you've got to use it right away. It doesn't have a long shelf life. So there is mucilage glue that you can also make of your own. So personally myself, I bought this great big container of it, and I bought one for Dodie's dolls. I sent her one in the mail many moons ago when she was alive, and I sent her one as well because she could not get it in the United States, that big of a container. She could get the little dabbers, but she couldn't get that big container like I had. So I sent her one as a gift to her. I can't get it here anymore. I haven't been able to find it. Don't know why. I might give them a call and just ask them, do you still sell mucilage glue? They might on the side order me one and send it to me. That's something I might just inquire about. But as it may be, you can look for old brown glue. Thank you for whoever told me that. Great. I'm really thankful for that information, and I can pass it on to everybody else now. And you might be able to find it in other places as well. You may not, if you don't want Amazon, you probably could find it at other places just as well. But that's it. That's what this is. It's just a flour that's been sawdust that's been sifted and the big chunks taken out. Now here's another place where you might be able to go. I was going to go to Home Depot because they're always cutting wood, and I was going to ask them for their sawdust. So they might give it to me. I don't know. I was going to bring a container and just say to them, a baggie, and just say, can I have your sawdust? You know? And they just might give it. I might just try asking and see what happens. If that happens, then I'll show you how I sift it and everything. We'll try it out. I'm going to be going there in the next little while coming up. Well, not really coming up. It's probably the end of November I'll be going. And well, we have another shopping day coming up too, so maybe I can get out that way. Just wait and don't, we'll see what happens. But I was thinking about if you know a sawmill around your area that does a lot of cutting, like, like someplace like Home Depot where there's home improvements going on, you might be able to get some sawdust from there. There's a thought. So just putting out some ideas of where you might be able to get it if you want to make your own, and they may not even charge you for it. There you go. So a lot of thinking there. So a lot of ideas there, but this is what this is. It's just sawdust and yeah, sift it. And this is beautiful. You can make up your composition as you go along. Let's take a look at the doll that I did. Let's see where it is. Is this the one? Yeah, there it is right there. And it's all dried now. That's how it dries and everything. And you just sand that, and it works just like Millie Put. So if you don't want to buy Millie Put, you can do this just as well. So a lot of nice stuff here, that you can, explore when it comes to your dolls and these old composition dolls. So yeah, that just needs a little bit of sanding, and we're on our way. And this little doll can have her eyes put back in, painted, and away we go. Isn't that wonderful? So yeah, she's doing great. And this is a doll that I broke, and she's looking really good. I think she looks wonderful. She's not perfect, and she's not going to be, but she's going to be looking a lot better, so it's too bad that she broke the way she did, but you can't, plan for stuff like this. Things happen, and what are you going to do? So yeah, I could have used her body for parts if I ever got another doll, but I don't want to do that. She can be saved. I believe in trying to save them as much as we can. And if not, well, then that's the route we go. We use them for parts. But anyways, thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope I answered the questions out there about this flour. And yeah, and believe me, that little bit goes a long ways. Now, depending on how much you're using it too. I don't use it very often. I don't like making fingers with it. I love using Millie Put for fingers and things like that. It just does a whole lot better. But if you want to, you can put a little nail down into the finger where it's broke, and you can put a little nail with no head on it, and then wrap the composition around it and make a composition finger. If you want to do that, you can. There are things that you can do. So, think about it, what way you like to do. How original do you want to stay? How true to the art do you want to stay? I do like some of the new things today just as well. If we can use them, I'm all for it, you know. But if you want to stay true to the art, you can, you know. There's nothing wrong with using composition and making composition fingers and things like that. But I'm going to tell you right now, I like my 2-part epoxy Milliput, and it works really great for, and you don't have to use a nail. It just takes all that away. It just grabs right onto the wood. It loves wood. Even though it is a plastic, this is a different type of product that loves wood, and it does great with wood. There are different types of Milliput out there. There's some that is made just for porcelain. There is some that is made just for, they were showing if you had a chip in your, some people have tile pools, you can go right underwater and fix it, because it's made to go underwater, and you can fill it in, and then when one day, and so that the water doesn't get in and try to eat away any more of the glue that's underneath or whatever, you can fix it right underneath the water type of thing. And then once you drain your pool down a bit or down to that level, you can then paint it or whatever you want, you know. But yeah, I've seen this stuff advertised, so that's the beauty of Milliput. It's a wonderful product for whatever you want to use it for. But there you go. I hope you enjoyed this. You like what you see here. And the Milliput, the one I use, is called Ultra Fine or Fine, and it's white. It's the white with the blue and clear bag. I showed it many times on my channel, so this is what I use right here. There are different colors to Milliput. You can get gray, yellow, but again, they're for certain jobs. There's black, but they're all terracotta. But it's like, again, if you're getting a terracotta, what do you think you're going to use that for? Maybe for a terracotta dish, if it got chipped or something, and you can fix it right back up again, and it matches right into the color of your terracotta. So yeah, I guess that's what I'm taking it for. Maybe there's other reasons for it too. I'm not sure. And because I've never used it, so I don't know. But I was thinking, I had a terracotta dish that chipped. I would have loved to have had that at the time to fix it up, because it's actually that color, you know. So I had to throw it away because the crack just kept going after a while. So, but anyways, there you go. I hope that answered some questions out there that I saw on my channel. Thank you for the questions. I love them. Give me a thumbs up if you like this, please, and comment. I read them all. And I write down people's ideas and everything. I have a book just for doll ideas and things like that. And I cross them off if they work, don't work, or I haven't tried them yet. I've got yellow stars beside them I want to try. Products that you guys have offered. I've got a product that I want to buy coming up here that Maria Reyes told me about. I've got a lot of things that I'm looking at. So thanks for joining me, and be talking to you again really soon. And we're going to be getting into the airbrushing the hair on my Patsy doll by F&B. Thanks again. Bye-bye.